You want to come have snacks with Mom? Y'all, it is 9... What time is it? It's 9:27. Something weird just happened. And also, don't look at my hair, like what's happening. I arrived at this campsite yesterday, and I have not seen one vehicle. I did not see one vehicle pass by. Not really surprised. This is a really good, like, overnight spot if you're traveling through the area. And it's, I don't know what day of the week it is. Today's Tuesday, or today's Wednesday. So we're a week past July 4th now, so there's not a lot of, like, traveling happening and whatnot. So I saw no vehicles. And then about 20 minutes ago, I had, like, Winston literally just got up and had his breakfast. So when this happened, he was still in bed. I've been drinking my coffee now for a while. I woke up with a headache. I had my doors just cracked. And all of a sudden, I heard this woman's voice, and it was like, hello? And so I, like, kind of peeked out, and I saw there was a Class C. And so I opened my door. That was my hair. Now, granted, when I'm alone, when I'm camping alone, and there's nobody around me, and I haven't seen any vehicles, and really just when I'm camping alone in general, I perceive everybody. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. I don't care if you are male or female. If you show up at my camp unannounced, I perceive you as a threat, because I am by myself and my personal safety is my priority. So I perceive everybody as a threat. So I was very cautious about opening my window. Granted, I have my firearm within reach. So she's like, I didn't see a tent or anything. Are you leaving? And I was like, no. I didn't know what to say. Like, am I leaving where? Like, what do you mean, am I leaving? Like, well, what's happening? It's like 9 a.m. Like, what is going on? Hi, Bubba's. I'm like, no. And she was like, okay, thanks, dear. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. This is weird. I guess she wanted my spot. I guess she wanted my campsite. That's the only thing I could think of. But no, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. I would never do that. If I pulled up to a campsite and I saw, like, a vehicle there of any sort, I wouldn't be like, hey, are you leaving? Like, that's so freaking awkward. Like, no. That's weird. What is happening? There's, like, turkeys outside my camp. What are those? What the hell is that? What are those, bub? Those aren't turkeys. What are those? What the hell? They don't like your barking, that's for sure. They ran quick. What the hell? Y'all, it's been like 40 minutes since I took that last video clip. Clearly, I still have not done anything with myself. I don't know what's happening this morning. Like, I just had that strange encounter with that woman. I thought it was so bizarre. And then Winston decided to wake up, and he had his breakfast and did the stuff and the things, and we're back in the van, but I have the trunk open now. It's a beautiful morning outside. It's going to be warm today, but it's a gorgeous morning. I parked purposely so I'd have shade in the morning. Anyways, okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, what is happening? So Winston's laying right here, and he can see out of the trunk, and he has a really good view between my wooden shelf that my brother made me, and then my Vitomin power station, so he can see right through. And all of a sudden, I'm just sitting here chilling on my phone, and he barks. And my awareness is already a little bit up because of the person that came into my campsite this morning. But I look up, and all of a sudden, I kind of peek through the shelf, and there are turkeys. There's like a huge flock of turkeys, and they're scattering. I mean, they're running quick because Winston barked, and I they I at first, because I was like, wait. So then I was like, wait, those aren't turkeys, because I was like, those aren't turkeys and those aren't roosters, but they have like the red thing hanging from their chin. I don't know. I'm not an animal expert. Um, and I was like, what is happening? So I got the little bit of footage. I wish I would have gotten video of them closer up because they were right outside the van, and they must have come up quick because it was not even 10 minutes that Winston and I had been in the van when they approached the van. So I know that they were coming to recruit Winston because he's literally the biggest turkey of them all. Um, and I feel like the ladies were looking for a ringleader, and they like literally found that in Winston. And like, I get it, but girls, no, no ma'am, no ma'am. So Winston barked a little bit more, and they just all kind of scatter and they run, and it was so weird and very cool. And like, all of this has happened in the last 40 minutes on like Wednesday morning, and I haven't even finished my coffee yet. It's just, what a bizarre start to the day. Ugh, I am driving the Hot Mess Express today, y'all. What is happening? Okay, so I'm at this pizza joint in Durango because I left my campsite. I didn't want to leave my campsite because it's a great campsite, but I got stuff to do, and I'll tell you why. So I'm at this place called Home Slice Pizza. You know it's good when they literally just put your pizza on a plate and cover it with foil to go. Like, I know it's gonna be good. Woo! Look at all of that grease. Yes, ma'am. So I got 2 pieces. First of all, I'm really hungry, so I'm not really sure how much I want to eat. I see you. I know we're gonna share. But if I don't eat both, I have leftovers. So, and they have like a lunch special for these slices. So I'm hungry early. It's 11:30. That's before my fasting window, but I don't really care. I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm gonna go back to the laundromat to shower. I need to get water and I need to get groceries because tomorrow, I know, sorry, here. Mom's chatting and not eating. Here. Tomorrow I'm driving back to Arizona. Not even gonna stop in New Mexico. I'm just gonna do the entire 5.5 hour drive tomorrow because it's freaking hot. It's hot everywhere. Like, I'm not gonna do, I would like to do like 2.5 hours and 3 hours, break it up into 2 days, but it's too hot to stop in New Mexico and camp. Like, there's nowhere for me to go. So I need to eat, and then I'll tell you the plan. I was so hungry that I forgot to put my Parmesan cheese on my pizza. I ate most of both slices. Well, I ate one slice and then 3/4 of another. Winston helped, to be fair. Okay, so I'm driving 5.5 hours tomorrow to the Greer, Arizona area. I'm going back to Greer, and I'm meeting Brock there. We're gonna go to New Mexico, but again, way too hot. Even Greer is going to be like 80 degrees, which is very abnormal. So, but it will be 80 degrees or high 70s and rainy, which is, rain in Greer just hits different. But the other thing is too, it's like Brock is so limited on time because he works full time throughout the week. So he has to drive up, north from the Phoenix Valley, and that takes a lot of time. So I don't want him spending his entire weekend driving. It doesn't make sense. So I need to be in Payson by the 19th to meet up with my mom. So I'm just going to get back to Arizona a little bit early, but I'm still going to be doing stuff. Once I get to Greer, I don't know really what we're going to do yet, but I think I'm going to end up just staying in that area for like an entire week until I go to Payson, because that's where it's going to be the coolest, and that's where it's the prettiest. I am just so in love with Greer. I feel like Greer has a piece of my heart. It's magical there. So I'm getting all my stuff done today, in anticipation for Winston and I to hit the road and drive 5.5 hours tomorrow. I do need to get some more solar in my power station today, so I hope to get everything done and be back to a campsite early enough so I can get like 20% more into my power station. I will feel much better. So now that I ate, I'm gonna go shower. All right, so we are here at the laundromat. I'm going to take my shower. I saw people bringing in their dogs yesterday, so that's why I have Winston, and there's no signs that say no dogs. So here he is. I'm excited about this. After taking my glorious shower and going to Albertsons for groceries and water, we are back at our campsite. We did pack up everything this morning because I wasn't sure. I just didn't want to leave anything, and I wasn't completely sure what my plan is today, or what my plan was when we left this morning. So I did pack up, but my spot was not taken when I got back, so that's good. I have my solar out, and we are going to relax the rest of the day since we have a long drive tomorrow. It's warm, but thankfully we have shade. My name is Amanda, and I have ADHD, which is why I'm sitting on my floor right now. I was cleaning and doing all my stuff, but now I'm filming instead. So I want to recap my plans because I was such a mess earlier. So you guys know what's going on and know what to look forward to in terms of content. I am on the road another 10 days still. Well, yeah, at least 10 days. I am meeting up with Brock this weekend in the Greer area because that's where it's going to be the coolest. When Brock leaves on Sunday to go back to the valley, I will stay there, and I will have basically Monday through Thursday to do stuff. So I'm going to stay in like that northeast corner of Arizona. I might go to Show Low. I might spend some time. Alpine is going to be way too hot, so that's off the list. I might go north, like St. John's area. That's actually where my brother's girlfriend is from. She's from the reservation up there. I don't know. I might, like, it just kind of depends on how the weather is. I would like to check out some more lakes, just check out some more camping. So I'm going to stay kind of in that radius for around 4 or 5 days and just chase the water and chase the weather. And I don't mind hanging out in Greer because there is so much outdoorsy stuff to do. And again, I'm not sure. Brock is making the plans for us this weekend, which I'm totally down for because I'm not a planner, so he can absolutely take care of it. I'm happy to let him do that. But whatever we don't do, I can take Winston to do stuff. Or like if I want to go back to the Thompson Trail, because Winston didn't get to do any of the hiking on the Thompson Trail last time, and I really want to go back. So like if Brock and I don't do that again, like I'll take Winston to do that. And so just see different things in northeast Arizona, because when I was in Greer a couple weeks ago, or whenever that was, with Brock the first time, that's the first time I had ever even been to that area. So I still have a lot to explore there and a lot of adventures to go on. In the meantime, when I'm driving tomorrow, the 5.5 hours, I'm going to take the day off of filming. I'm not going to film anything. I just need a day off where like I don't film stuff unless something like crazy is happening or I come across something magnificent. Because when I drove up to Colorado and like went to Blue River State Park in New Mexico, I took the scenic route and I took a lot of very beautiful driving footage. I'm going to take a different route back down to Greer south. That's not going to be as pretty. It's not going to be as scenic. It's just going to kind of be the quick way, if you will. And then when I arrive tomorrow, there's a campground that I'm going to go shower at, and then I will hunker down for the evening And I think Brock is going to meet me Friday morning. Oh my God, the breeze feels so good. So that is the plan. Thanks guys for sticking in there with me, hanging in there with me through all this chatting in this video today, but you are the reason I make videos, so you deserve to know what's popping, what my plans are, and what you have to look forward to, because like my mom has been loving my videos so much. She cannot believe all of the beauty and all of the magnificent scenery and climate and environment I have seen. She's totally digging it. And from all of your feedback, I know that you are too. So that builds me up. I get excited to share it with you, and then you get excited, and then I get excited, and then everybody's excited. And it's just like, I'm so stoked. And I've received some more donations in this past week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I have never been excited to get back to Arizona gas prices, but I am right now since it's 30 cents more per gallon in Colorado. Everything is more expensive in this state. It's not fun. That's not good for my wallet when things are already expensive in the US as it is. So your donations are very much appreciated. And Rocco, I'm going to give you a special shout out because you're always supporting me and I appreciate it so freaking much. So thank you, everybody. I love you so much. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.